Hi Jerry, so here's the setup. We've got the, excuse the mess, we've got the fuse board under here, which is about 3 years old. Then underneath we've got the meter, and let me zoom out a bit. We've got the meter and we've got the private cutout, which looks like the main electricity supply, but it's not. That's outside the front door. So you've got the supply, the meter here, and the tails coming down and going in, and then from the meter those tails coming down, and I would assume, yeah, going up to the fuse board. The private cutout is going to be too tricky to move after speaking to my contacts at UK Power Networks. That this copper cable at the bottom, well, copper covered cable at the bottom, is so rigid, it's very likely to break. It might be the case that we can remove it from this board and recess it or push it back into the wall slightly, so that there's more room for the fridge to fit into this gap, which is going to be where the fridge goes. So that will most likely stay there. The meter and the fuse board can be moved, well, as far as I've been told, and I've already been in touch with the electricity supplier Octopus, who are going to be in touch to book in a date, well, whenever we've got things ready. So they're primed, ready to turn up on the same day as your electrician and to move the actual meter, and then your electrician would provide the longer tails for everything else to be reconnected. Now, either the meter and the fuse board get put up to the top here, which will be above the new fridge, so at least we can access them there, or if you can't really see this, or opposite the fridge in a small box against the side of the chimney breast. So there's room, and it's not going to interfere with the door, but maybe for it to look nicer, I think you mentioned this, for the sort of aesthetics of it all, it'd probably go in the cupboard at the top, or there's going to be a cupboard here or a small cupboard there, or wherever it needs to go. We're happy as long as it's out of the way and it looks nice. So fuse board is new, and that needs to go up or opposite. Meter is, well, it was here before I turned up, but it's a smart meter. We just need longer tails on it for both the private cutout and the fuse board, and Octopus need to be here at the same time, but we can organise that. And then the private cutout, if we can, let's recess it into the wall. But obviously it's going to be live. There's no way of isolating it, because from the kitchen, and these cables most likely run under this part of the floor, all this way downstairs to the outside, where they then start in this box above the front door, which is where UK Power Networks' responsibility starts, and in there comes out to the street. But again, that's as old as the private cutout, and it's also copper covered cable, and that can't move, and that's a whole nother expense we're not looking into. But these cables come down here, most likely then go under our floor, and then keep going into the flat below us, this side, and then come up into our kitchen. So ripping out all that cable to replace the private cutout is a massive job that we're not going to entertain. Anyway, hope that helps. Any questions, let me know.